What's up, my little pulselings? How's it going? Thank you for joining me today, where every day from Monday to Friday we will take a look at a different game to see if it's worth your hard-earned money or if it's not. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And on a Friday, if I do any Let's Play, I'll put it up then, so you got a bonus video. Let's get to the video. Sup, pulsers? Thank you for joining me today. We are taking a look at Stellar Orphans. Now, I've had a little butchers on this game. It's a really cool roguelike card battler. I wouldn't say it's roguelike. It's I'll say it's more strategy. It's an interesting way they've done this game. Now the options are very light. that's your options. This is in early access, obviously. Now it's a cool idea, but I do have a few little nitpicks. This game is very, very difficult because it's way too much luck involved, I think. Right, this is your starting crew. These are the cards you get. That one is how much it costs to play the card of the crew member. He costs 0. Now he gives you +4 action, so +4 energy. But he also damages your ship by 5. If your ship's hull or stabilizers or oxygen goes to 0, game over, you're dead. He gives you +5 combat. I've never come across that so far, so I don't know how well that works. She gives you +4 authority, which is one of your abilities, and she heals your stabilizer by 3, so she undoes some of the damage he does. She gives +4 medical and +1 on card draw. He gives you +6 on mechanical. Now I had an event, a negative event, that you need +10 mechanical to get rid of it. And I never had no mechanical cards except for him, so I can never get rid of it, and it killed me. That's what I mean about the RNG in this. Is a bit. Alright, discard a random card at the start of the next day. That's your crew. Like I said, it's a cool game, but it's just got a few issues that need to be worked out. Right, welcome to this learning program. You and your crew will have to achieve objectives by surviving the many crises that will stand in your way. Left click. The game has a lot of original concepts. We will start by reviewing them. With the right click on your mouse, you can go back to the tutorial, so you can go back and forth in the tutorial. That's pretty cool. That's the card I had in one of my runs, and it ruined my game because I couldn't get 10 points worth. Here is an objective card, recognizable by the small icon on the top left, and it's red. Once resolved, the objects card allows you to advance in the scenario. To resolve these objects, you must pay the cost represented by the icon, which is 10 mechanical. This object costs 10 mechanical type points. There are 6 different types of skills: mechanical, medical, mechanics, action points, combat, philosophy, and authority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. You get these points by playing cards from your hand. Each card itself has a cost to be played. You play the card by left clicking on them. You can also block a card by right clicking on it. That means you hold the card, but it costs 1 energy to hold the card. To expand your options, you can purchase the cards available here. You must spend action points to obtain them. Prices are indicated above each card. So that costs 4, that costs 4, that costs 4. Once you can't or don't want to take any more actions, click on the button to move to the next day. That ends your turn, basically. At the start of each day, an event card appears in the rightmost slot. These events appear face down. To make these cards appear, you can click on them by playing the action point price above each card. So that costs 2 to see what that one is. And that costs 3 to see what that one is. Next turn, that will go there, and it will cost 1. And it will rotate that way through. There are two types of event cards. The green ones, which are generally positive, and red ones, which are crises, to be resolved as quickly as possible. Each new event pushes the previous ones to the left. When an event needs to leave the leftmost location, it moves down and appears in one of the 3 rooms in your ship. So it goes along like that, and then they drop down here. That's when you have to deal with them. Up there, you can just see what they are. Here, you have to deal with them because they will affect you during the game. It is when an event has appeared in one of these rooms that you can try to resolve it. This represents the general condition of your ship. Ship status. At 0, your ship explodes into 1,000 small pieces, which will spread silently throughout the universe. Dun, dun, dun. This one has killed me more than any others. This is your oxygen level on board. At 0, your crew will fall asleep peacefully, never to wake up, because they're dead. Stability represents stability on board. The lower this number goes, the more chances of trouble increase. Watch for stability of your ship, or your ship will descend into chaos. This represents progress towards Earth. Right, get to Earth, that's your goal. There's a lot of information at once, but don't worry. I'll now help you make your first decisions. To progress, we need first resolve the crisis. Negative system. So we need 10 mechanics. We don't have any of these types of points in our core deck, so we're going to buy a new card in the store, which is on. Now, play cards from your hands to get enough action points to buy the card. Toolbox. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, so now I've got 3 points to spend on that. I need 4. 4th. Now, each time I play the card, that ticked down. That sucks. The fact it uses oxygen every time. Now, I bought a card. It's in my deck. Good. The purchase card is now in your discard pile. Now, press the next day button. Basically, end your turn. We will now try to get the right cards to resolve the crisis. Try to block the card Capiel. Right, block him, because he can fix that. And that cost me 1 energy to block him. He won't let me do any of that. I never found out what a Bane card was. We've got revealed upcoming events. Boredom costs 2. And she has 4, so we're all good. Right, these you cannot keep when you use them. This crisis that can be resolved with philosophy. Or psychology. Why I say philosophy. Block the card that will allow you to resolve it. Alright. Perfect. Press the next day button. It's really long-winded, this tutorial. You can now hover your cursor over different game icons to get more information. There you go, a little pop-up. How cool is that? Okay. Right, now. When you read this, it says about these action points. Now what I missed was the authority points. So there's little blue in the right hand corner of that card. If you resolve it, you'll get +1 authority, which you can use to put 1 into any of them. Now once you've used it, it's gone. You cannot store it, you cannot save it. So you resolve this one with this brain lady.
Calm down.
Now that problem's resolved, and you've got the 1 authority point. You then
I think I made a mistake.
use him and the toolbox. That gives you 9. You need 10 for that. So you're going to use that authority to put +1 onto that. And it damages your stability when you do that. And you resolve this. Now you've won your way back to Earth. Congratulations, you now have the basics to try and survive with your crew. Alright, you're going to take that card. That's basically the game in a nutshell. What is that? +1 Bane card in your deck. Ooh. I want that. I want to find out what a Bane card does. Alright, I've got to get to Earth without running out of oxygen. Because that's the thing that kills me every time. Like I said, this is a good game. But I think once you get some stuff in here, you should get to keep them. Right, so we've got 3. What do I need? Discard is discarded. +4. Random. Increase the number of limited uses on a card. +5. Cloning. Right, that's cost 4. That's the best one there. Right, let's see what this is. You can no longer see the draw pile and its discard pile. Ooh. That's going to cost me 4 to resolve that. That sucks. Right, we need to locate Earth. Right, that's going to cost me 4. 1. Oh, I want to find out what them Bane cards are. Right, so I can get 1. That'd give me 3. That's not enough, is it? Dang it. And it's not enough to buy anything. Right, but we can use it for some of this. Oh. Cast spend in action points to resolve this crisis. That's going to be +4, or I'm going to lose 1 whole every day. Ah, dang it. So, I mean, this game is not easy. Alright, that's more. +3 space combats. The progress of crisis and events is delayed by 1. Oh, and it cost me 1 point. That's not bad. Insubordination potential +0 for all skill cards. Max 6. Right. +1 per Bane card in your deck. Right, so I still need to get the actual Bane cards to be able to use that. Kinda sucks. Right, I need 1 authority point, which is extremely difficult to get. Well, I can cast that out. Well, we get +5, 20% chance of creating a Bane card in your deck with each use. Ooh. +6, -8 for the next day. That's going to be terrible. Draw cards +3. You can no longer draw cards today. Right, let's get that flamethrower one. Right. There's nothing I can really do against that. So that's going to keep draining my oxygen. That's what I mean about this game. This can really go against you, some of these cards. Annoying little so-and-sos. Right. I can get that, which cost me 4, which will give me 1 of those. Right, what is this? Traditional support, unique. In hand, purchase cards go on top of the draw pile instead of the discard pile. Ooh. That means I can use them straight away. That'd be pretty cool. Right, that's going to damage my ship once per day. Let's get rid of that. I don't really want to cast any of these until I get rid of that. That's going to drain my oxygen way too much. What have we got? Rise the cost of receiving crisis +1. Ooh. That's going to cost 2, that's going to cost 3, that's going to cost 4. Right, no Bane cards. I still want to see what they are. Increase the number of uses of limited use cards. Right, that allows me to see Earth. 25%, which is the main point of this, is to get back to Earth. Well, I can get 1, 2. That's not really going to help me. That costs 3 medical. This crisis has a double cost. You can resolve it in 2 different ways. Alright, so I can use the her straight away.
Are you injured?
So now I've got 4 there. I can use it on that. Ah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Right, that has a chance of making a Bane card. Did it make one? I have no idea. +6 mechanical, draw cards +1. Cloning. Cloning's awesome card. Still got nothing to do with that. That sucks. Well, I'm going to use one of them. One, it fixes my ship. Two, I can get a cloning card. And I'm going to reveal some of these. If activated, +2 oxygen. Is that permanent or is it just for that one use? I think it's just for that one use. Reduce card limit in hand. -2. If crisis resolved by having a gun, -10. So when it's got a clock like that, that's how long it's going to stay in place. That will be in play for 5 turns. Right, and that beep is still draining my ship. Experimental therapy, +4 medical probability. -1 or +1 with each use. Oh. +3. Tradition, +1 with each. Right, so I get +1 action point for each damage to the ship. Okay. Right, that 4 is what I need more than anything. Well, I'm going to use that to get rid of that. Because that is draining my oxygen way too fast. Right, now this is the point where you get to get rid of a card. So I'm going to get rid of one of these basic cards. Because I've got those clone cards, they're a lot better. Right, so I have one in the deck. That's pretty cool. And I need 3 to uncover that. Well, I'm going to uncover that, so that is. Increase the action point costs of your card, +1. Oh. That one goes against you quite badly. Right, I need that to get oxygen. How much that cost? 4. Right, so I'm going to use him to get 4 action points, but it's going to damage my ship by 5.
I'm the one in charge here.
I like the way he talks.
I am with you.
I'm going to use that to take care of that. That takes care of one issue. I get some oxygen. Oh. Radio silence. Why isn't Earth responding? -5 stability. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Because I don't want that one. No, do I? Well, I've got 2. I can get 3 at most. I'll get 3 and I'll use it to reveal that. You can only play 3 cards this day. Oh. So I hope you guys have seen this game, like how it is different. I like the concept. I like the crew mechanics. I like getting back to Earth, but I still think you should keep what you use here. Because otherwise, like when I started with that 10 mechanical one needed, I got no more mechanical cards after that. So I was just sitting there dying. It's terrible. Right, +2 if activated. Don't really need that. +2 by activation crisis card. Currently 0. Discard a card to draw a card. +1. Draw cards +1. Oh. That costs 4. And I can get one of those. Right, yeah, I'd rather get one of those. I don't know if they stay there or not. Those ones, so we're going to find out. Right, I'll get one of those so I can get that card. And that's going to be the end of my turn. We're running out of oxygen, we're all gonna die. Right, that authority is excellent. +1 authority. +1 with each use. Ooh. So that can really pump up. Right, 20% chance of making a Bane card. Yeah, we do that. Well, I need oxygen no matter what. We'll have... oh, she's making naught ones cost 1, isn't she? Oh, you little annoyance. You little annoyance. Right, we are running out of oxygen. I'm gonna +5 action points so I can get us a little bit closer to Earth. Right, halfway there, people. Right, traditional support blocks the store for the next day. -5 stability. Ooh. Why would you want that? Traditional decrease. Choose a crew member who receives the skill support. 1 at a time. Right, so that means you can place it on one of the crew cards. That will give them support, but it's going to cost you that resource there, which is a high value resource, really. Right, I'm going to use that to heal my ship a little bit. Right, I need to get rid of a card. Let's get rid of that one. +1 for each Bane card. I need more Bane cards. Right, +3, -2 on structure. That's too much a negative. What we've got here? -5 every end of day. That sucks. Noodles. Right. Timer was up on that one, so that disappeared. Alright, so I need 4 or 5 medical. Ooh. +1 with each use. +4. Probability 50%. +1. Cloning. That costs 4. Right. Well, we're going to try and get another one of those. And get another Bane card. I think that's the last time I could have used that anyway. Well, I can't do anything about you. One more turn and you go away, which is awesome. Let's go next day. Right, medical. She can only do 4, can't she? I need the other lady. That's not good. I can use that. And I can use one of those. Cast that. +1 energy plus draw a card. Oh, 4, 5, 6.
I'm the one in charge here.
That is an extremely good card. Well, I've got 2 left, so I'm going to use it for that. What's this one? Increase the action point costs of a crew member. +4. Oh, nerds. I can't see that one just yet. How much oxygen I've got? 75. Yeah, that's worth the oxygen to find out what it is. Hides card descriptions for 3 turns. Right, you suck. Let's go next day. So compared to other card games, this involves a lot of thinking. Right, increase the action points of a crew member by 4. Right, she's got +4.
Calm down.
So I'll use that as well as that. I can get rid of that. I need 4 for that one. 75%. Well, I can cast that again to get one of these if I wanted to. I'll have that one for later. Right. I just need to get that Earth one more time and I can actually win. Hides card descriptions. You suck. Oh, dear me. Right, that's toolbox, that's toolbox. Right, it still works, just don't tell you what it is. Right, they're doing something. Oh, it's going to cost me 2 days, which I don't have. And quiet time. Okay. Right, let's go next day. Give me my Earthship card. There we go. Sweet. We made it back to Earth. Successful. Full power engines. I think it's because that thing's blocking all the descriptions, which is not cool. We have located planet Earth. We are at a relatively close distance. We can reach it in a few weeks. New goal. Let's go home. That was Stellar Orphans. Now, what do I think of that game? I think, for me personally, it's a good game. For you, however, it all depends on what kind of games you like. It's not just if you like card games. Because you're fighting against the scenarios rather than an enemy. I did continue playing. And sometimes the RNG goes against you real hard. So I had a card that had required 12 of the mechanical in order to get rid of it. I did not come across any more mechanical cards. And that killed me again, which kind of sucks. Now you can get some more of the cards that allows you to turn into any of the items, but they're very, very rare. So I personally think the game would be a little bit better if you can get a card that allows you to, I don't know, keep one medical unit every time you cast it, but you can only cast it once a game kind of thing. I think that would just help out the length of the game, because the game itself is really, to me, it's really interesting, and I think it's good that it has a high difficulty level, and it does have a high difficulty level. The game is hard, and I think some people may be put off by the fact it's hard. I think other people will be attracted by the fact it's a very hard game and you're against the scenarios, but it all depends on what those scenarios are. Some of them are a lot more difficult to deal with than others. But me personally, even though this is just a demo, I would come back to this game. I think it's a cool game, but that appeals to me. Like, I would rather have this kind of game where I die about 20 times than a game that I can complete very easily. But as always, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This has been PulseBeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. And remember,